Hey folks, welcome back to Common Sense Projects. I'm your host, Ray Commons, and today I'm in Lawrence, Michigan. I'm in the basement of a old farmhouse, and this is what the foundation looks like. This house is about 150 years old, and you can see what this looks like. It's pretty cool looking, but it's falling apart. Now, over the years, this has probably been fixed and patched and repaired quite a few times. You can tell, this is probably something that was fixed long ago. And when they fixed that, they just, they stuck it right over top of this loose grout or loose mortar. This is the original mortar right here. So we're going to get this cleaned up real nice, and we're going to fix any loose stones that we find, and we're going to get those repaired. You can see some of these are just not even connected at all. So we're going to chisel out some of this loose stuff, and we'll get this all cleaned up, and we're going to get started on this. This is going to look really cool when it's all done. I can't wait to see it. I know you're going to enjoy watching this one. So stick around, sit back, enjoy the video, and we're going to get started right away. All right, I'm getting ready to mix up some mortar. Now I've got all my stones vacuumed off. I used compressed air to clean them up real well. So everything's dry and dust free, the best I could get it. Now in some of these big cavities, I don't want to waste a bunch of mortar. So I got myself a bunch of small rocks here. Now, when I have a deep cavity like this one here, I'm going to put some mortar in there, but I'm going to shove a rock right there in that hole. And not for looks, but I'm not using so much mortar. So I got a bunch of little rocks. I'm going to shove them in these little spots here. And then I'm going to, fill them up with mortar. So I have a bunch of rocks on hand. Now these are the tools I have right here. I've got, some of these are just regular tools, nothing fancy. Now you could use this tool to mix, but put it on the end of a drill. But this stuff is going to be pretty thick. It's going to be like peanut butter. And I don't think that's going to be good to use that for a mixer. I also have this. I'll be using this. This is the mix right here. You want to read the directions real well. It says 4.5 quarts for 80 pounds. But I'm not going to mix up 80 pounds. So you just have to do the deductions. So if it was 40 pounds, you'd use 2.5 quarts. 20 pounds, you'd use 1 quart or 1.25 quarts. You'll have to do the math. But this here is Mastercraft Mortar Mix. You can find that at Lowe's or Home Depot. This is it right here. I'm also going to be using this bonding additive. So read the directions on that real well. It says to use about equal parts for water. So I have a bunch of water here. Now I'm just gonna guesstimate on how much water and additive I'm gonna use. If it gets too soupy, I'll add more mixture. I'm gonna keep some of this aside. And if it gets too thick, I'll add more water to it. So you want it to be about the consistency of peanut butter, so it doesn't run out or slide down too much. You want it to be able to stay in there. So these cavities are pretty big, so this stuff is going to go on pretty thick. And I plan on doing it with one application. I don't want to do two applications, so I'm really going to put it on thick. So I'm worried about it coming down. So I think you just kind of have to hold it in there like that until it sets up. And we'll see how it goes. So I'm getting ready to mix some stuff up. And let me get a few more things ready. And we're going to do that. All right, I'm going to start mixing this now. You're going to want to wear a mask when you're mixing this up because it's real dusty and you don't want to breathe this stuff. Most of you know already I had breathing issues, and it's really hard for me to wear a mask. It's very difficult for me to breathe. But I'm going to start with the mask, and I'll probably end up taking it off. And I'm going to start mixing a little bit at a time. Just to, just stir it up slowly until it starts to thicken. So that's what I'm going to do now. All right, I have about 2 hours into this. I find it helpful if you spray this down a little bit after it dries up a little bit. If you spray it, just a little mist. And you can smooth it down with your glove. And then you get all those little nooks and crannies that you couldn't get with the trowel. But let it set up a little bit, and then use the spray bottle. Now I'm going to try to come and wipe off this excess off the rocks, but the glove works real well. You can see over here. This is the last bit I just did. You can get it right into there. And then I'll come back in about a half hour and I'll squirt it down with some water and I'll smooth it down some more. It depends how nice you want it to look. But I'm going to wipe these rocks down and see if I can get them cleaned up a little better. But when this all dries, it's all going to look one color. But I'm just going to clean this up a little bit. This thing really works well, because I could stick it right up in there like that and get it right in there. make sure you use some little rocks. Otherwise, you'll waste a lot of mortar trying to fill that hole. All right, I'm done with this project. It took me about 6 hours, and it turned out pretty nice. I'm happy with the way this turned out. I smoothed everything down with my fingers, and I'm going to come back at a later date, and I'm going to clean this up with a wire brush, just so you can see the stones a little better than what they are now. But this turned out pretty good. I'm happy with it. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next project. Thanks for watching.